Many of us are coming back to our practice after a holiday. We're dreading getting back to practice because it's going to be hard work. Let's talk about the easiest ways to get back after you have disrupted your routine. This is Adventures in Suzuki Parenting. Hi, my name is Jody St. Clair, and I teach violin and early childhood in Eugene, Oregon. If you are enjoying this content, I would love it if you clicked subscribe and liked this video. It helps me, and you will get notified of every single update from now on. So you have taken a break. Whether it's intentional or it just kind of happened, doesn't really matter. What's important is how you're going to get back to it. There are some ways to really make this transition much easier. And the first thing you're going to do is start with what you know. It can be tempting to look at the fact that you have a lesson tomorrow and you were supposed to be learning this new spot and to just go for that first. But I'm going to tell you, don't do that. Start with your review. Start with the things you know will be automatic successes. Those are the things that are going to set you up for a great new routine. Starting with what you know will really give you a feeling of being able to tackle that new thing when you get to it. The second thing I'm going to have you do, if you're getting back into your routine, is to infuse some fun. There's no reason it has to be drudgery or hard work to get back to it. That's our adult perspective. Let's bring in some of the childhood fun. Make your first few practices have something special to get ready. Play a special game for your review or a special way to kind of get going. It can be as complicated or as simple as you like. There are lots of games suggested on this YouTube channel, so feel free to browse around and check out what you've got to maybe infuse some fun into your practice as you get started again. I mentioned earlier that it's really good to look for the successes, and I'm going to urge you to not even worry about working on something really in a dedicated way the first practice back. Just play and enjoy the music that you're making. Yeah, sure, that note was a little off and the bow went a little crooked, but the point of getting back into your routine is more about getting back into the routine than it is about correcting everything. If you want, you could maybe find a way to work in some of those little things to think about into a game or again something fun, but I wouldn't worry too much about getting into the nitty-gritty. Look at the successes and just enjoy them. Point them out to your child and make sure they know you're noticing them. The last thing that I'm going to have you do for this week of getting back is just to remember it's a marathon, not a sprint. Your child has their whole lifetime to continue to get better and better at this amazing journey that we call music, and just a few weeks off is not going to make a huge difference in the long run. If you already have a pretty well-established routine, you'll find that it's not super hard to get back into it because you already have set an expectation of what that routine looks like. Or maybe you're coming out of a break and you have never really established a great routine. Now is a fantastic time to decide to figure out what you really want that routine to look like. And I would start with these steps to really get it going. I hope that you found this really interesting and helpful. I would love to hear about it in the comments below, or if you have any other suggestions on how to get back after you've had a break. Happy practicing.